Hello, I'm Dr. William Schlosser, Washington State University, School of the Environment. This is my classroom.
I open a bonus round for you. You made the chart of intent of this exercise, but I want to walk you deeper into this forest. In 2021, we experienced a drought on the Palouse. The farmers of this area confirmed what I said, but there were some folks who came back, even in 2022, telling me I was wrong. They said I should look at the total precipitation for 2021 to see 19.5 inches fell. That is only 2 inches shy of an average. Statistically, this is not a drought. I wonder about their reasoning for making this claim. So I was called to present why these data tell us something very different. You have been part of our discussions about how plants grow and are photosynthetically active. These are the discussions we had using the University of Helsinki carbon tree presentations. You know that trees are in a holding status if the minimum temperature has dropped at or below 4 degrees Celsius or 40 degrees Fahrenheit. They cannot use the moisture in the soils until that minimum temperature within the past 24 hours has been above 40 degrees. Use the data you just created to prove a specific point. I want you to open the Excel file with your chart. Navigate to that great chart that you made again. We need to make a copy of it. Right-click on the drop-down applet appears, and you select Move or Copy. It prompts you to put it at the bottom and click the radio box for Create a Copy. Nice. Now open this copy. We are going to mess with this. We start by renaming it. Mouse to the tab of this sheet, double-click it, and give it a new name, like Drought. On this sheet, we will do the familiar right-click on the middle of the screen and choose Selected Data. That familiar applet opens, but this time you select Add from the left side panel. I am entering a series name as PPT 2021. The numeric data is not on the sheet we created a bit ago. We want to go back to the source, click the Seek button to open the mini applet as we edit series for this entry point. Use the mouse to select the original data array sheet. You know precipitation is in column C, but we want the last 12 months at the bottom of this column. Drop the selection in this column. Control down arrow propels you to the bottom. We need precipitation as found from C1535 up to C1524 by holding the Shift key and selecting with the keyboard arrow moving up. You have selected C1524 through C1535. The marching ants confirm, so click the Action button on the mini applet. It looks right, so click OK. It put it in as a member of the line group. No problem. Say OK to this again. We call back to the super ribbon with selection of the chart area to see them appear in the menu area on the far right side. You know how to manage this now. Click on the chart design. Click on the Select Data icon. Your applet lets you identify where membership is set. Scroll to the bottom to see PPT 2021 and how it put this into the line group. Click to change that to clustered column, and check the right side box to use the secondary axis. Now you click OK. Wow, that tells a different story. Still, this is only part of the tale. How about we recolor those 2021 precipitation lines? Sure. Click on the November column to select all 2021 monthly points. The Format Data Series applet appears on the right of this chart. Select the Paint bucket and click on the Fill controller. You see the color now, and you can select a new color for this. Make it stand out. If you want to give the bar charts more real estate, then adjust that volume option again and decrease the gap width. Looking better. This tells an important part of the story, but you need to explain it more. But the story can be clearer. Remember that 40 degrees Fahrenheit or 4 degrees centigrade that tells us plants swell their guard cells to prevent photosynthesis when this temperature has been breached within the past 24 hours? We need to add in the minimum monthly temperature for this year on this chart. We do it again. Select the chart, right-click to select data from the applet. Click the New Data button and type the name MinTemp 2021. Click the Get It button and tell it where these data are. You know how to take it to the master data sheet. In column D, you see Min Temperature Array. Jet to the bottom. Select all of 2021 data. Back to the applet item. Click the Get button and then OK. This time, it was put into the right line groups. Looks good. This line allows us the confidence to describe how this specific year's monthly data shows the minimum temperatures were not significantly lower than in average years. Think about that detail. The plants still were limited to active growth until May, and then dropped below it again in October. All the while, precipitation was significantly below average. You know this is especially pronounced at Kamiak Butte, where that fractured, broken, and tilted bedrock quartzite is found. That water moves through fast. It is porous as plants try to capture the nutrients dissolved in the groundwater. Here is where you can use these data to make a point about what you analyzed. There was less water available, and the temperatures were average during the period of active growth. This chart is the story, but you need to explain it in writing in your report. References to the chart help you prove your data. Maybe make a tabular insertion to show it again. Tables and charts help you demonstrate the data you analyzed. Save this data set again. You may want to use this chart for a special event coming up to you soon. Be ready to explain what it shows.